debate situation. You know, go up online and judges, prizes, or whatever going on. Contact your boy Cliff and you see double for that. And Verbal Warzone, if you like this, you know, participate in that in the future, you know, tap in. You know what I mean?
Pardon the delay on the audio, y'all had to fix the settings real quick. Yeah, we here.
Okay.
That's a fact. You heard. Shout out to JBR in the building, man. Make sure y'all tune into the live. Again, pardon if y'all just got in here, had to fix the audio. I just see the messages and stuff. We are here at the generational gap. Shout out to my man Chosen in the building, my bro Brooklyn Carter, LOE, Boss, like y'all niggas know the vibes. It's your boy Clip. We here at the generational gap, man. We trying to talk about the gap between the youth and the OGs, man. You heard? So again, Tatted Card going down February 28th. We are in Philly. So make sure y'all pop out, make sure y'all support, make sure y'all tune in. Audio Warfare is gonna be lit, it's gonna be a movie. We got the beat producers, we got the MCs. It's going to be something special and epic. You already know the Verbal Camp is gonna be in the building making it lit. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. Any battles you looking forward to on that card?
Oh yeah, man. They actually put
I ain't gonna front Dope and Pep. I'm waiting to see that, man.
Yeah, Dope and Pep.
I'm waiting to see that show, man.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin Hardface. He called
a nigga Fredro Star.
Fredro Star. Yeah, that was funny, yo. That was funny, yo. But
that was crazy.
That's gonna be a crazy one. You know, they both been around here for a long time.
Do you feel Dope stand a chance against Pep though? After we just seen what Pep did 2024. He had, 5 battles in a week and a half or some shit like that?
Yeah, Pep is on a rampage, man. Pep is one of them type of dudes, when he ready to go, he's gonna go. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so
sir.
That's just Pep. So, I mean, we got to see what Dope gonna do. You know what I mean? Dope had a good showing. His last one was on Purple Hearts. You know what I mean? He definitely had a good one. He ain't have a good one at the sniper one. We gonna keep it 100. You know what I mean? You know, that was an on the spot one. That ain't work out. Shout out to Chase Banks. So
yeah, shout out to my son said, "Fuck it, we gonna use that round."
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Carter, my son said, "I'm about to Chase use this round." He thought the battle with Chase wasn't gonna go out, which I don't know why. Chase was wilding. Nigga battled in Philly, spit the same round again. So I'm gonna use this again. You heard?
Yeah.
That was the dope. I was like, okay.
Well, at least he got it right that time,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Well,
yes, sir. He got it right both times.
Yeah, he did?
He was fired. That round he had with Chase, I was like, woo. I think he was shaky, but he cleared it up in Purple Hearts. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely, Dope is definitely when Dope's serious about something, man, Dope is hard to beat, man. You know what I mean? He's one of them, you know, funny, comical, and he could punch, and you know he gets serious with it. So it's interesting to see what Dope gonna come with that one. You know what I mean? Pep, he gonna be solid. Like Pep already said, you know what I mean? He like this matchup, but you know he already know Dope got to buckle up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Dope got to buckle up.
Yeah.
So we gonna see how that gonna work. You know what I mean? But everything golden. Yeah. First and foremost, I get to be biased right there. Everything golden right there.
It is,
hey, listen, man. This ain't really about battle rap. It's a generation. We just talk about battle rap right there.
You feel me?
What I'm saying? So I get to be biased right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We not.
You know, ego or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
For
a
real.
fact. That's a fact, man. So who else they got on that shit?
Man, the one I'm looking
King
forward
Prince
to. Actually, man, a return, man.
Oh,
Young L return.
Oh yes. Oh
Young L return.
How long has it been?
Whew, maybe about 2 years, maybe 2.5 years, maybe that. I'm not too sure. Young L returns. He's battling King Ace. King Ace is one of them dudes that been making his mark here. You know what I mean? Been doing what he got to do. Been steady.
Yeah, King Ace makes it definitely making those shout
out. That's another golden. You already know that's golden versus So Crooked on that one. There
you go. Does the story begin?
Let the story, the games begin. You already know. You know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to Young L. You know what I'm saying? You know, salute. You know, glad he's back. You know what I mean? Just looking for some to see what he gonna do. You know what I mean? And we already know what King Ace gonna do. We know what both of them got the capability of doing.
Yes, sir.
So I don't think this is gonna be no sloucher type of thing, you know what I mean? So they definitely gonna come and put on, you know what I mean? Words.
I feel you. So how you feel about King Prince and Fire? You know, Prince been making his noise though. I ain't gonna front Prince. I think Prince got it. He stepped this shit up, but he going against Fire though. And we just seen what him and being Dana Boogie did. So how you think Prince stand a chance? And if Prince win, what happens?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I know Prince always been nice. It's just that I don't think people was kind of like receiving him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It was like he always been nice.
Yes.
He always been nice. You know what I mean? Sometimes he didn't get through certain things clean like the way but I think he figured it out. You know, as he started like with his last 2 or 3 performances, he started to figure it out.
That's what
that one with Link, it was masterful. But yo, shout out to Link too. But Link did his thing on that one too.
Link been leveling up too.
Yeah, both of them been leveling up. Both of them. But you know, this is one about King French right now. But so Fire, you know what I mean? You know, Fire, we just seen him on the Sincere Cyphers, you know what I mean? But there, Fire just
out right now.
Out right now, you know what I mean? So that cadence with Fire, man, that's kind of hard to beat, man. Fire type of dude, man, you gotta be able to hit different type of pockets. If you can't do that, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a long night for you, you know what I mean? Unless you catch him while he's drunk, you know what I mean? We already see that happen. You already see how that happened already.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Earweb, you don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? Earweb and Fire the Misfit, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, yeah, I mean, I like his chances, you know what I'm saying? Fire felt to give him a shot. I mean, Fire must have felt he sees something, you know what I mean? I've been seeing something for him, you know what I mean? So let's see what he gonna capitalize off of. It is up to him, you know what I mean?
Okay. Shout out to my nigga Jordan in the building. We here, Jordan Rose. Salute, bro. Appreciate you tapping in and supporting. You heard, share the live, tune in. Make sure you subscribe if you didn't already. You feel me? I got a question. It's a little off topic because my bro here, and I think you gave me the story. Wasn't you trying to book Carter to do Verbal Warzone?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. But I always respected Brooklyn Carter because you know what I'm saying. Because when he said, "Yo," at that time he was like, "Yo, listen, man, I don't really mess with that on beat." You know what I mean? He kept it 100. He ain't trying to spin me. You know what I mean? Certain niggas be trying to want to take a nigga money. No, they ain't showing up and doing all that. Nah, he told me, "Yo, listen, that's not what I'm into at that moment." I respected that. You know what I'm saying? How many years? Like that been like 7, 8, 9, 10 years since he told me that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? It be like, yo, and then turn around, it's like, yo, my people's his family, so it was nothing different, you know what I mean? Like, yo, nah, I respected that, you know what I'm saying? I respect when dudes say something and they hold up to what they mean, you know what I mean? So it was never like, you know, nothing like that. But whenever he ready, he know he
Carter,
he coming.
Carter,
he ready.
Carter,
ice is for him, you know what I mean?
I think it's time. This nigga making hits on the low. I don't even know what this
what is ready, whenever he ready, he can get anybody he want, you know, whatever he
gonna happen. This is
okay.
exclusive.
Okay,
hold on.
Exclusive.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get this on camera. Hold on. I'm gonna face the camera there so y'all can see this. Love my son. Hold on.
Hold on.
Let me hear it. Million flow. Verbal Warzone. You heard?
Salute, man. Shout out to Brooklyn Carter.
Yeah, I'm hyped now.
Yeah, so
I'm hyped now.
So who should Brooklyn Carter just get the fuck up out of on his first one? Because I know a serious Brooklyn Carter ain't coming to play.
Son.
Who would be a good matchup for him to get him the fuck up out of here, but somebody that's gonna give him a fight?
I'm gonna keep it real. And we say shit niggas scared to. If we, Big Dinner Boogie was popping, buddy. You heard? Shout out to Boogie in the building. You heard? Boogie and Carter be crazy. Young L.
That would be crazy.
They said Young L in the comments. Yo, listen, y'all. Matter of fact, let me put it in the chat real quick. Brooklyn Carter. Shout out to my bro in the building. He's here right now, live in the flesh. You heard? And Chosen said, who would be a great matchup to get Million Flow Carter? Before Twerk. The culture ran with his flow.
Facts.
So who should Brooklyn Carter battle on Verbal Warzone? Hold on. Let me write that in the chat. We're going to put that.
Real. Talk about it.
Should Brooklyn I think that they said L. How you feel about him and L?
That's a nice one too. I like that.
That's crazy. Energy, intensity, like.
They both got that same energy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's crazy.
Battle on Verbal.
Who else?
Comment below, y'all. I see the comments. My fault. I had to type that in so y'all can see it on the screen. Respectfully, you heard. Okay, let me show that real quick. Yeah. So who should Brooklyn Carter battle on Verbal? Comment it below in the chats, man. What's popping, bro? Nigga said, look out for K. Luke and the Supreme on the way. Shout out to K. Luke and Deshaun Supreme dropping soon. Yeah, they said Young L. I ain't gonna front. If you talking about flow, let me get this on there. If you talking about flows and pockets, I think him and Fire. Fire can't tell. He can't. It's Brooklyn Carter.
This is Brooklyn Carter.
Yeah, you feel me?
This is
if you talking about flows in the pockets and what they could do,
why have Brooklyn Carter come in and beat up on some underlings?
Listen, niggas, everybody get fucked up.
Go straight to the big dogs.
Everybody get beat up.
You gotta respect Brooklyn Carter. You know what I mean?
He said, Ben Boogie said HB.
Dogs,
he said HB.
HB?
Mm-hmm.
That's
not
another
that bad.
Dog. That's
not bad.
Crazy. That's another.
And HB got that unorthodox style. And you know, see the thing with Carter, he could tap into multiple, again, different flows, different pockets. When you hear the shit that you hear on beat on acapella, sometimes you be surprised that some of that shit is created from the music side of things. And I think that's what we was doing for so long that helped us. We was taking certain shit from tracks and then throwing it on battles and shit like that for the rhythm tones and all this other shit we was doing. But yeah, I think him.
That's a good look. Who else?
I ain't gonna front. We had to get a top 10 name for Carter. We say shit niggas scared to, man. I don't know. We had to get an E-Ness for this nigga or somebody like that. We might get a Ness, you know what I mean? Like,
did you battle Young Cannon before? That one might be crazy.
Young Cannon and Carter's crazy. Yeah, oh my God.
Because Young Cannon, you see what he just did with Hayes.
Battle of the Year. We say
Battle of the Year on Verbal.
Him and
that
Hayes
was the
Battle
of the Year
2024, nigga.
That was crazy. 6 rounds of crazy.
God tier level rap, bro. Oh my God, we're gonna play that after.
He don't drop the ball, and that's like crazy. He's like, ooh.
And he show up on time.
And then he hear Brooklyn Carter, he be like, ooh, I'm gonna get one.
He was in Chicago.
Huh?
That nigga warm.
He is, though. Word. We ain't gonna try to make it easy for you, Carter. Word up. It gotta be somewhere like when people hear that, they like, ooh, crazy. I got to pull up for that.
Yeah, I think him and Cannon. Yeah. And Cannon been great every time he's been.
Yeah, every time he step over here, Cannon been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. So I think Carter shit would be perfect for that.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What else we got? So on that card, who else I like? You have for first time I'm seeing too. Miss Miami.
Oh, and Cassius?
And Cassius Clay.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's
crazy. I like that. Shout out to Taddy for that one. My Miss Miami and Cassius Clay. That's crazy. I like that.
Yeah.
Yo, go shout out
Cassius Clay too.
Yeah, Cassius good. Cassius nice, man.
That nigga is super nice.
Yeah.
I just watched that nigga the cipher we did with Sincere Cipher.
Oh yeah, he wild.
That boy.
Yeah, that boy dangerous, man. And shout out, yo. Plus he was down with Golden. That when he was with Golden. So shout out, man. Definitely.
He was
but man, yeah. He already talked about, you gonna see me now. I'm gonna be the new face over here. He definitely gonna be over here. I told you, there's gonna be a lot of new people coming this year. Man. Stay tuned, man.
That's because it's almost like a lost art.
Yeah.
It's a lost art. And then from my perspective is the acapella is starting to get watered down. Because niggas ain't rapping no more. Like, you can't place that on a beat. That's what I'm saying. Like, anything I rap acapella,
right,
can potentially get on the beat.
Okay.
At least 90%. If 90% of your material can't get on the beat,
but some people do. So that means you think
niggas just be having conversations.
That's true.
Niggas just be having conversations.
I can't even rebut that one.
Four lines, pause, give you a punch. 6 lines, give you a punch. Niggas ain't rapid. Before it was rapid. You know, when you outside is rapid. You ain't no stopping. As soon as you thought to stop, you choking? You got to remember your lines.
So you think that's probably a key why people like Daylight probably can hit that type of levels, because Daylight is nice on beat, and when he battle, he got that rapid. He can go rapid with it.
Yeah, because that's the purest form of the shit. To sit here and have a different cadence and flow from a beat or acapella is weird to me. The way you sound acapella is the way you supposed to sound on the beat. The beat might switch up the delivery,
right?
But the flow ultimately is always consistent.
Facts. That's definitely facts. What's up, Clip? So what you thinking, Clip?
I'm in the chat. They said Carter versus Av.
Av?
Yeah. You have that in the chat right there.
Okay, that would be nice.
All the good names are taken.
Roddy P. Shout out to Roddy P.
Shout out to Roddy P in the
building.
Yeah. Bring back Cortez versus Brooklyn Carter. It's a story behind it.
There's a story behind that one already. Real Sick on one might be crazy. Real Sick already. Yo, matter of fact, I gotta holler back at Real Sick, man. It's mad people I ain't get back in the street with the holler back, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of work going on, man, right now, man. It's in the zone. Oh, let me plug it in the zone, man. Right now, we in the zone right now. Media space, you know what I mean? If you need this place to do baby showers, kids parties, whatever coming up, man, you can holler at me, you know what I mean? You know, events, you know, private events mostly, you know what I mean? You can holler at myself. You know what I mean? You got the basement level, main level, and before the spring coming out, backyard to be ready. You know what I mean? So you got 3 different places, you know, for your money worth. You know what I mean? Definitely crazy, man. So soon coming out, man. If you need somewhere to do your events or whatever, your private events, you can come holler at me. You know what I mean? Or myself or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Definite, man. So yeah, man. So that was, yeah. Carter definitely coming over. That would be a good one. Av, they said Carter. They said Fire. Young Cannon. Well, hey, Young L, they said, right? Yeah. The HB. Okay. Definitely. Okay. We discussed that when Carter ready, we ready to go with that one. You know what I'm saying? It's about Carter when he ready. Cause you know how I definitely wanted Carter over here for a while. Word. So that was hey, but listen, everything happened when the stars aligned. You heard? You know what I mean? Nothing happened but before that, man. Facts. You know what I mean? Everything gotta happen when it's time to happen. You feel me?
Let's get into this generational gap, man. Shout out to everybody to the super chat. Timing. Y'all got Q&As, any questions? Comment below. Let us know what's going on. We're gonna definitely tune in and respond to that. So my question to y'all since y'all here, shout out to Carter, he the guest live on the spot. This is on the spot, you heard? My was pulling support, but we say shit in the skates when we acting. So my question to y'all, why you here? Because Carter, you know what I'm saying, you're a young OG. Carter, I mean, so you're an old OG, but we all kind of been through this phase. So my question to y'all to start the day off is, put on a banner, so y'all comment below in the chat as well. What's the separation between the youth and the OGs currently, from y'all perspective?
In what regards?
In regards on how society is you see, again, it's a lot of people that feel like the youth got no parents. They just out, no kids is outside. A lot of these young dudes is catching bodies. They just drilling. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of people feel like there's no guidance between the OGs. A lot of people feel like there's no OG. They definitely out there, but a lot of people feel like they're not around to guide them. You know what I'm saying? So, but with the OGs, a lot of these
out there, boy.
They ain't out there. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't out there.
They couldn't call it.
They ain't out there, boy.
Yeah, that's facts.
They ain't out there.
Explain.
Listen, like,
so
even myself per se, like, niggas, like, you see how you just address me as an OG? Like,
yeah.
That's because you my peer. You know the work and the body that I've done put on. You feel me? Most of these niggas out here don't know that, don't respect that. So therefore, they don't know about it. Like, you wouldn't catch, you don't see me outside. So you wouldn't know. You feel me? Yeah. To each his own. Whoever's outside, they outside, but you ain't outside enough to be strong-arming these niggas into doing what's right and what's real.
Okay.
Nah. Niggas is stamping niggas to go viral. Like, that's all it's about. That's the new lick. Let's do this and go viral and chat about it.
That's a fact. That is a super fact right there.
Like, I don't understand that shit at all.
Oh, right there. That's the question. That's it. How you don't, like, that's what we trying to
I don't understand it at all. And the only thing I can sit there and say is most of the niggas probably that's like me is just about their own business and about their own life. We staying out the way. Because when it's time to give game, when it's time to have these conversations, niggas ain't listening. Niggas ain't taking heed to game. Like, niggas is just one ear out the other. Oh, I done heard it before. Oh, I ain't see you put the work in. You pussy. Like, niggas ain't really listening. Niggas ain't really, like, come on, bro. This is how niggas is starting to feed their family. This is the quickest lick you can do right now. Mm-hmm. Let's go knock a nigga out. Let's go do some dumb shit. Put it on camera. Now we making a song. We rappers now. The fuck? I never knew like it was that easy to become a rapper, bro. I never knew it was that easy to become a rapper, bro. Like, and that goes back to the same shit I'm just saying. Like, these niggas ain't even rapping no more. Niggas ain't rapping no more. Everybody, oh, this shit off the top of the head, I don't write. The fuck do you mean? This shit off the top of the head, nigga? Like, you're saying 2 lines, stopping, and then thinking about a whole line for a whole 10 to 20 minutes while you smoking and then punching in another line. You sentencing rapping. That shit ain't real. Can't respect that. This whole everything is gone, and then you look at people. You look at the niggas that's over me. You see what they doing, right? They doing the same thing I'm doing, staying out the way, minding their business, about their family, getting their bread. Mm-hmm. When it makes sense, it makes sense, and when it don't, it just don't make sense. So it's like it's a whole separation. Everybody is separated because somewhere down the line, the lack of respect was just lost.
Okay, bro.
Like, it was just lost.
But why do you feel like it's kind of hard to say when, because in chosen you probably good time in too. When did you feel like happened? Like, or when? It's kind of hard to even pinpoint it, but the lack of respect, like around what I want to say when, like around what era? Early 2000s, late 2000s. Like, when did that shit start kicking in?
It's a little different, right? To me, it goes like a little deeper, right? I think the younger men these days, to me, are well more advanced than when we were at our age, right? That's because of things, insightful things. You got internet, a lot of certain things, technology that makes them more insightful, right? And the younger kids, it's like more they have the knowledge more, but they don't really have the wisdom. The wisdom is something that is applied that you get over time. Knowing that this can happen, this and this and this. They have the knowledge because they know how to get certain money. The older niggas, to me, sometimes, people like myself, a lot of them, they get stuck into this past shit, like what they used to be.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And they think that motherfuckers have, people have to respect them based on what they used to be. And people don't live into that society. You got to show me now.
I was about to ask you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Why they can't disconnect from back then?
Because they trying to, most of the older dudes who live in that type of cycle, and I probably got caught in that probably a little bit, because there's some part of you that you gave up moving up. And most of the time, it's like, for us, it's probably when you went to jail. You realize that some of the shit that you did, you didn't really have to do, right? And then you wind up in there, now you kind of think it's a different, now you trying to relive certain parts. That's why, okay, you could say, like, I get into battle rap, right? Shouldn't really like make no money, like a lot of people think like that. But in a way, it's like you trying to relive the opportunity you had through them, if that makes sense. Okay. You know, understand what I'm saying? And because you trying to be something that because they're so advanced now, they be looking at you like, okay, listen, you should be living this type of, they got it like, okay, to me, It's kind of hard to say because like I have a lot of different philosophies.
I want to hear, yeah.
Like they got, you know, people believe that I think like the kids that's coming back now, these are the older souls.
Okay.
They got people that feel like you don't just die, you know what I mean? You relive and come back again, you know, because you ain't step up to a higher frequency, right? And then you start to look at these kids that's coming out now. It's like they like if you look at the babies born now, they're like they know shit more faster than
yes, sir.
We know. It's like they was here already. Yeah. Like you understand what I'm saying? It's like they was here already. Like they got like it's like you back into the system again. Like it's just crazy. So you know, it just more the respect comes into like the older dudes just gotta just blow their lane. You know, understand that it's the young man's time. They gonna have mistakes. They gonna learn. They gotta learn like that. You know what I mean? You can try to hip them, but you just can't try to talk down on them. A lot of older niggas feel like they want to try to tell niggas shit. Yo, you gotta listen to me. Nah, you know if they
and a lot of young niggas feel like they see them and they look at you like I'll listen to this nigga.
Exactly. Don't know what he's but if they about. Feel like if you're not trying to tell them what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for instance, like my son, you know, he out here be doing great, you know what I mean? But I don't never tell him, yo, why are you bugging? Like I'll be like, yo, listen, man, you know, this and this, you know, man, you be easy, you know what I mean? Try to a little bit, you know what I mean? Or if you're doing something, do this like this or whatever. You feel me? What I'm saying? And they, you know, it's kind of different. You know what I mean? The vibe with them is kind of a little different because then you ain't really try to tell them what because you know what they're gonna do anyway. Because you got to look at it like.
Or do you supposed to look at it from your background? Like
right? Because when you was doing it, when you was coming up, you ain't want to hear that shit. Stop the shit. You know what I'm saying? So you got to let them explore for themselves. Sometimes you got to let them make their mistakes. You know what I'm saying? You got to let people point and make their mistakes for themselves, for them to get it. Because a lot of time we run around trying to play God, trying to teach people lessons that only God can teach them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. There's a passage that say, yo, they overcame him, the devil, by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. So if you can't you got to have a testimony. The only testimony is going to come if you go through your trial and tribulation. You can't live somebody else's trial and tribulation. You know what I'm saying? Some older dudes don't know when to quit. You know what I mean? And some, you know what I mean? And a lot of times you got younger people that's there, you know, the crack era don't mess things up. The fathers wasn't really home. Yeah. And then you start talking about, ladies start talking about, oh, men ain't this, men ain't that. But why you say men ain't this and men ain't that when y'all the ones raising them? Because at that back in the days, y'all look for the bag to get us out the house because we couldn't even be in the house with the females to raise the kid because y'all wanted to take the bag because the government said if you got a man in the house, then we're not going to give you these food stamps. We're not going to give you this aid. So you start to put the man out the house. And after a while, the man is not there. Then the kids start running. That's the correction right there. Yeah. So that's where the disconnect started happening.
See double in the building. Right? Okay. So my question to y'all is based on with the youth, right? From y'all perspective. How do y'all see, like, you know, we walk around, you know, ain't nobody outside in the park no more. Like, do you feel there's anything left to offer to the youth to keep them occupied away from the streets, away from the drilling, and away from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that how can I say? Let me say, because again, a lot of the youth that we see now, shout out to the ones who doing something with their life, but majority ain't, like you said, like Carter said earlier, niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't.
You really can't because like I said, this is the new lick, bro. This is the new lick.
So controversy, the drama,
like,
the
niggas would rather do this because it's a high enough percentage that I could gamble this way and be lit afterwards to provide for what I need to do.
But is it worth it for the moment when you know that
for
it's a
these
possibility?
Niggas, yeah. You can see it. The numbers speak for itself. Niggas don't care. They doing this shit broad day, 100,000 cameras out, all types of shit.
It's beneficial for what they're looking for. Like he said, if you're looking to be, you know what I mean, to go viral, then they doing it. That's what you did it for, right? You know what I mean? But if it was supposed to be a bigger purpose for you to get some bread out of it, some long-term bread out of it, or establish something where you could get, you know, forever money from it, then maybe that move wasn't the best move. You know what I mean? For whatever that partly was, you know what I mean? But it's just different. Like the rappers now, like you said, you know, like he was saying, oh, I don't know. It's like, I guess like it's kind of hard for the other, like the older rappers, like who take lyricism and you know who actually been in, who like kind of created it, kind of look at the drill like goddamn, they kind of messing it up because they ain't really saying shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, but at the end of the day, some of them was kind of mad because they're not making the money that they had a chance to make. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because a lot of these older ones probably wish that these, because you look at some of the shit, like look at rap now with some ones, you don't even got more than 16, 17 words. And you sitting there and battle rappers are sitting there busting their heads, putting together schemes.
It's a few artists right now that they said they only making songs with one verse because niggas don't even listen to songs that
their
much.
Attention span that don't be that much far.
It's like, if it's getting down to that, then it's like, come on, this whole shit is lost.
Right. It is. Because now it's about, you know, I don't think this
it's about that quick in and out.
I don't think that this one would probably be considered like the one they doing now would probably be called rap per se. I think it'd be more like a vibe. I think the UK drill and all that shit was more like a vibe type of thing. I don't think it was like wasn't really rap, because rap is like you structure some word. Now some of them, they are saying some stuff, you know what I mean? But I think to me that was more like a vibe type of music. You know what I mean? Not more so like lyrical way like the other guys per se, like, you know, like Outkast, or you know, you got some dudes from the South that was mad lyrical, but they were doing trap. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but look at how it went though. Like the rappers before me, they rapped about the drug dealers, the niggas they seen on the corner, and then the rappers after them started rapping about being on the corner. And then the rappers after them started rapping about shooting niggas, and then they actually started shooting niggas. And now that's what they doing. They shooting niggas.
Yeah, because now they feel like they have to live out
like
what they doing to be
everything keeps tying back into what the previous generation was talking about and rapping about. And niggas is starting to actually do it.
So that's when the part,
and that's where it gets lost.
That's where, well, then that's when being real, going real, or being real gets misconstrued in the definition. What's real? Is that real? Was that real? You know what I'm saying? Was that real? Just go up just to shoot a nigga. Now you ain't gonna get no more. Cause most of the dudes like
it ain't real. But to them, that should be real. I done see my homie get blown away by you and all that. Like, my nigga, that's something. But that's not really what niggas be making it. Like, I got homies that done, but that's not nowhere close to seeing one of your family members actually go down.
Right.
Or missing one of your family members' funeral. You feel me? Or seeing one of your family members strung out. Like, that's the era where we come from. You don't get to see that. All they seeing is niggas, you going over there because you want to beef with a nigga that live 2 blocks away from you.
Yeah, I think the
how
main
the
difference
fuck is that even?
That's crazy. And the main disrespect about it is just that, okay, like let's say niggas did certain things, you got away with it, but then they start talking about the shit in the song. Like, you know what I mean? Like that part.
That's my question to you, OG.
That's the part you bugging now. You know understand what I'm saying? Like certain things ain't gotta be said. Like you gotta let certain things
But it has to be said because anything else before that ain't getting picked up. So you got to, and the niggas that's in that circle, they the ones that's gonna make it go up. And then once it hit us, then we make it go up, and then all of a sudden we check it for this nigga.
But then that's when they get scooped up, and then that's when they get say, "Oh, you can't use your lyrics against me. This the Second Amendment right, and this and this and this and this." You know what I mean? So what? That's a catch-22.
That's what I'm about to say. You right to say what you got to say, but then they using it against you when you telling the story.
It's kind of hard, you know what I mean? I think that's the part where it goes left at because
it really ain't hard. It really ain't hard. That's why I'm saying, niggas, if you really a artist, and you really a rapper, lyricist, whatever, it ain't hard, bro. Right. Like, it ain't hard. you just being blatant with this shit, bro. Is a way to disguise shit. Is a way to double entendre shit, triple entendre shit.
Right.
Is a way to name flip shit other ways. You would give niggas new names.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's fact.
The fuck is you like?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Now they being disrespectful with it. Oh, I'm smoking on this nigga, I'm smoking on that. And that's like you reliving the tragedy. And people gotta understand everybody has loved ones. No matter how, whatever. This person got loved ones, that one got loved ones. So it's always gonna be a never-ending thing. And that's where people kind of don't understand. Like the younger ones don't really get to understand. It's like, yo, because even like when we was growing up, let's say we had beef, right? Coming up. And dudes' moms don't even know nothing about the beef, but they making because we was at the time, we was beefing with the projects, right? So them niggas already knew they couldn't come down the way. They couldn't come down the block. All them niggas in the project, but niggas' moms, they got to go to the Ave because they got to go get meats and groceries. And the niggas' moms and them making them, come on. Now, these niggas be trying to get their mom to go through the back route. Mama took like, nah, we ain't going that way. We going direct because she looking at it like, I ain't got nothing. And she don't know what's going on. He looking like, damn, I don't even want to go with these niggas over there where they tear my head off. Now, now us back in the days, I only can say it because, whatever. But back in the days, yo, niggas got passes because you was with your moms. You living and breathing because you got your moms right next to you.
As an OG.
And the kids right there, like, okay, nigga. And you'll know. You be like, damn, these niggas gave me a pass. And 9 times out of 10, niggas will come back and be like, yo, listen, man, what we beefing for? This shit ain't really about nothing. Nobody got laid down yet.
Fact.
I understand shots flied or whatever, but yo, nobody got laid down. Let's leave it right there. Yeah, because nigga understand you ain't nigga, but now let that be when you and your moms walk about, you and your little kids. They trying to end now. That's crazy. Like, come on, like that's the bugged out part. That's where we kind of that's where the older niggas kind of like, no, now they bugging. That'll make it insane. Like a nigga that never snitched on nothing before, never said nothing, be like, nah, I'm telling, because now you going too far right now.
Then they calling it PTSD, like.
Yeah, that's what makes somebody angry. Like, it's crazy.
They calling that PTSD, and it's like, that's not PTSD, bro. You just bugging, senseless. So my question that I guess what me and Clip was supposed to got into today
let's talk about it.
About the real shit. So my thing in it, because it got something to do you consider people that actually take their phone and record shit happening, do you call that dry snitching? Or what are they?
And what type of manner though? It all depends on what type of manner.
All right, from your perspective, like, what's the different manners?
If you trying to, like, if I'm in a situation and I see, like, all right, this shit could go a little bad, like, I might pull out my own phone in self-defense. You feel me? Because and knowing, like, yo, just in case I'm outnumbered, it's probably gonna be they word against mine.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You talk about with in regards to the police.
In regards to any type of situation, like any type of situation that could go illegal, like to that route.
I got you.
So, like, but as far as like you seeing a crime happening and you, you definitely.
Because me and Clip was talking about, let's say for instance, like what, like. People were snitching or dry snitching, would that be considered dry snitching and stuff like
that? That's snitching. There's no
exactly.
There's no throwing no extra word on it. It's snitching.
Right. So why do people just sit there, get on their phone like the guys who lost their job in transit? Right. The issue came up was I guess they confronted some guys on the train or whatever the case. The people that was on the train started attacking them, started spitting on them. Now, as a person, human being, you're not gonna stand there and let somebody just hit you and spit on you, so they kind of fall back, right? Protecting themselves. The city workers, them dudes wind up getting fired behind that because somebody was recorded on their phone and felt like for shit and giggles and put it out on Facebook, and they got in the same film that whoever did that turned around and what's the name? So at that point, what did the person do? Like, did they snitch? They didn't got nothing to do with that, but they did that just for shits and giggles, just to be putting,
I mean, in that type of situation, that's a different type of situation. I really wouldn't call that person a snitch. I call them a witness
Yeah.
Because for the simple fact that it could go, that type of situation go either way, because a person spitting on you is considered assault.
Exactly.
So I have the right to defend myself after that.
Right.
You just assaulted me. But being that I work for the city and all of this, you got to take some of this shit that come with the job, and that's just not right. That's just the ultimate point. But you can still, I think you can sue somebody for that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Definitely,
so
if you
it's
want to
like,
press charges for that, you know, if that was the case.
Then it goes back to who was the aggressor and who could that situation been avoided? Like, why did y'all come out and start speaking to these people that was doing whatever they was doing?
I think a lot of people, when they even
some
start
people
talking about,
just need to mind their business. Niggas ain't, long as niggas ain't bothering you, let them make as much noise as they want. Long as they ain't in your ear screaming on you, doing all types of shit.
That's what I was trying to explain the clip earlier. Like, people don't understand. Like, people don't understand a difference between a snitch and a concerned citizen.
Okay, explain. What's the difference?
You understand what I'm saying? A snitch is somebody who tells on anybody. Let's say if they was involved in any illegal action, and whether you rob, steal, you know, bull, scam, murder, whatever you do, and you know it's illegal and you benefiting from it, whatever it is, you scam, whatever, and you tell on somebody else, whether it don't have to be the person that you in on a crime with, whether you know they doing some illegal act and you got yourself caught up, for you to get out of that time, and you telling somebody else, it don't have to be your co-defendant or anybody else that you know doing any type of crime, you are a snitch at that particular point, because you're telling, because you're a person that's living this life where I'm breaking the law, and now you're telling on somebody else breaking the law, they got nothing to do with you. You understand what I'm saying? So now you're a snitch. Now you got a concerned citizen. A concerned citizen is somebody that goes to work 9 to 5 and don't commit any acts of, you know what I mean, illegal acts, right? They only go to work, they plain Joe. Now, if they see something, these are the people that will see you stab somebody, and of course they're gonna call the police and say, oh, that person did it. They're not a snitch. That's what normal people would do. We got to understand, like, people would think like, oh, just going around killing people is fucking normal. That ain't normal. Or doing this shit. That's not normal. Normal people don't do that.
It's really not. Like,
but we just been,
mind you, like, not even to cut you off, like, and like, we say shit niggas scared to. Niggas could say whatever. Niggas could look at me however they want to look at me, bro. Like, if I witness a direct murder, bro, like, best believe somebody's getting some information, like, because I'm just one of them people, like, bro, like, unless I'm directly involved or me and my niggas is directly involved in a situation, cool. I ain't saying nothing. Nobody don't got nothing. We don't got to say nothing. But if I see somebody, like, innocently just, bro, like, that shit got to stick with me too.
Right.
And that person got a family. I don't know the situation, regardless of the situation. It just, I don't want to see nobody get their life taken. I don't even want to be put in a situation where I have to take somebody's life. Because we shouldn't have that much power. That's God's choice. Taking somebody's life, bro, like, that's, you can call, I don't care what niggas say. That shit is just not, it don't sit well with me. I don't care. Niggas could call it fake, whatever, but bro, unless you actually defending yourself,
right?
Now, you just going out to just commit murder, bro. I can't, bro. I can't.
Nah, some people, I mean, like, some people, like, sometimes, like, I understand you gotta, like, so most concerned citizens, could they have mind their business? Yes, you could mind your business. You can walk away and got nothing to do with that. You can mind your business. and you know most people do. But there are you can't get mad at a concerned citizen when they point you out and say this is what you did. Like I was telling Clip, the example I gave. You go buy a house, you work all your life, you go buy a house now, and now niggas open up a drug house right across the street from you. I'm going to the police and I'm telling FBI them niggas got a drug house over there. You're not messing up my property value. You're not because that's the biggest that's the biggest investment that I got going on in my life. So should I let my investment go down because you choose to bring it down? No, I'm telling on that level. You know what I'm saying? Because at that particular moment, I'm not in that lifestyle. I'm a 9 to 5. I go old ass, going to work, picking up. I'm a 9 to 5 now. Certain things I'm gonna look as an older dude. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna mind my business on because sometimes you don't know what people got coming to them. Because you know, a nigga come shoot somebody, we don't never know what a nigga did. You know what I'm saying? Some people did some and then you really hear about the damn that nigga did that some shit. Wow. You be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like people get killed every day for certain shit. It's sometimes like, you know what I mean? Some shit is idiotic shit, but it's like, yo.
Most times it's idiotic.
Most times it's idiotic.
You don't never hear about no shit that I don't never hear about shit that's justified. Like, and when you supposed to crash out for the shit that niggas are deemed justified, you don't.
Facts.
You don't. So it's just like, bro, like you killing a nigga because he killed your homie. A nigga could have allegedly raped your sister or some shit. You want to beat him up. What? A nigga put his hand on your kid, you want to beat him up.
I think out of the 13 years I've been locked up in my life, I think I only heard 2 dudes like kind of say like, yo, they didn't regret doing what they did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they didn't regret it, meaning because like it was something.
Because exactly,
yeah, it was something like they had to do it. You know what I mean? And they had to do what they do. But everybody always kind of say like, yo, damn, you know what I mean? I could have let that go. I could have handled that different.
Exactly.
Every last one of them locked up.
And that's the whole point.
And most of them be locked up now. They start out like they was young, like when we was young in there. Some dudes like, yo, 100 and something years. Like, nigga, I'm standing there next to niggas like, yo, this nigga got 75, 80. This nigga got like 130. I'm like numbers like I'm hearing my little head this. I'm like, oh nah. Oh, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like
that ass.
And I know them niggas still behind there because this is mad years now. And I know them niggas and they thing was like saying
missing mad life.
Like, yo, bro.
Missing mad life for the life you done took just for no reason.
And you could like, you be started to think like, man, I could have handled that shit differently.
And that's when they hurt niggas the most. And then you gotta start looking and searching for other shit inside a wall. Like
it don't work.
Like, come on, bro.
Bro, it's crazy. But yeah,
only the niggas that actually go in with the intent they're comfortably satisfied because they already knew like I had to do this. And once you make that decision that you had to do that, all right, cool. But when you just doing it just to get back, to get back, it's just like, bro, y'all niggas like, come on, bro.
Because the real question when Clip was asking, when it came up earlier, what do you think about what's his name? Is the nigga name the BMF, my boy?
Oh, the Big Meech situation.
Big Meech.
Again, yeah, because it's the conversation. You know, everybody know that
conversation with 50 and all that. He was asking me, and I had some rules. I was like, well, I don't, because what was it that you said, Clip? What? In regards to 50, and I like, maybe I don't think 50 type of person look at stuff like that. Maybe he wait for you to.
Oh, so basically, I just felt like a lot of people was critiquing 50 for what he did, but I felt, and I told Chosen, he been this the whole time. Like when he has his personal, he let it be known. Like he's not. They were talking about on the podcast with the slow bucks chain. Like you got to see how that whole happened and look how he's reacting as that's going on. When he had, it's a lot of people who fake the funk behind the camera, especially in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
You just see what he did with Joe Budden. Now you want to butt in my business. Now he's making him. He don't care.
On that.
He's on that. He's letting that be again, and he telling you you have to understand, and you have to understand the balance with just understanding how he carried it. So, did you ever see him fake any beefs that you ever seen him go up against in the industry? No. It's a reason why the Supreme, the situation happened with that. It's the reason with his situation that happened with that. Okay. And again, in the minute that somebody take your life, you have to understand. Again, like everybody say, it's based on the level of the situation that you have to do it. Somebody take my life, it could be up for those. If it's a group, it's up for everybody. Again, we may not like how somebody go about it, but we don't understand their story. That's where the conversation in the world social media.
So my question is, if a person is, if you feel like a person is a snitch, right? And then you go deal with them from the beginning, if you knowing the information, then what that making you? You know what I'm saying?
Say that again.
If you know somebody is snitching or whatever, and you go deal with them, you know what I mean? Because the same thing, you could be like, you know, my thing would be on that type of, well, listen, you know, I'm not doing nothing around this person for this person to snitch on me for. So what he gonna say? You know, I'm not giving you nothing to snitch on me about because I'm not doing nothing for you to snitch on me about, right? So, like, but some people be like, nah, if you know this nigga was snitching, then you affiliated, then why you even bother with him? So my thing is that okay, did 50 already knew the paperwork and dealt with him? No, I don't think so.
This is the beauty about the conversation. It's all.
I think that because from my knowledge, Blue was talking about it first.
Yes, sir. I seen the joint about that.
So it was already circulating when he first dropped home.
I think he was on the phone with the person.
And then he definitely already had played the recording and definitely said this person was informant one, blah blah blah. But you still need actual paperwork.
This is the whole conversation.
So I'm guessing 50 was actually waiting for that. And then on top of that, it's like you got that sitting on your head, and then you went over there and took a picture with my eye.
See what I'm saying?
So now I'm definitely on you.
So let's play this whole situation out, right? Let's retract how this thing kind of went bad, right? From where I think it kind of went left, who was the first dude that actually took the picture with the Preem shirt that was supposed to be down with the 50 in them? That was BMF people like this with the young dude when a dude took a picture with somebody actually put on a t-shirt. You remember that?
I'm about to pull up the file. Okay, give me a second. I think you can finish brainstorming.
Yeah, but it was some dude that they were talking about with hooking up with Preem or something, and had a t-shirt. It was on a t-shirt. And the person that's supposed to have been down, well, I guess with 50 connected with them or something like that, had on that t-shirt and was like, yeah, Preem. But now everybody know that this nigga 50 and Preem, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think
it was a dude. I'm not saying it was Meech, or I'm not even saying it was Meech's son. It was somebody in that circle.
It might be confusing because I think it was 50's son who got with Preem people.
Yeah,
his actual son, his first son.
His son took a picture with wait.
Was it his son?
His first son, yeah. Because 50 his first son was beefing.
I could have thought it was somebody from the Meech and them people because I think it started going from that right there. I could have been. Maybe you might be right. I kind of thought it was somebody else outside of them. And that's where it started from. And then from there, you know, they saying that, oh well, you know, he came home and whatever, the girl had the life rights or whatever the case may be, and you know, getting a little bread or whatever. I guess 50 say he hit him off with some money, but they messed up the bread. And I guess, you know, you try to, you know, that's what I guess, try to get some money, you know, nigga trying to get home.
See, Double said it was T.
T?
It was T? Yeah, I think it was T.
All right, so it was somebody T that was in that BMF, in that circle.
Okay.
And then what happened was he went and did that situation with somebody with Preem people, right? And it was an issue behind that.
Yeah, he said 50 Cent son took a picture with Preem's son.
Was it Preem's son?
That's what.
Okay, maybe so. That's one of the.
It's a lot of those. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot.
There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of
shit.
But
anyway, you're right. Intertwined. Okay. Well, I don't know, but okay, maybe I'm mixing the two, but it was definitely.
But it's a picture. It's a picture that escalated.
Yeah, it started from there, like okay, but then he lets him know. I mean, at first people were like maybe 50 was being a little petty. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Some niggas stand firm on loyalty. Like
exactly.
It's no half footing. There's no 3/4. None of that. Like it's either you on this side or you not. Like
facts. I mean, 50 did look out, you know what I mean, for them. He said he paid the West End. I think he started when Rick. I think Rick Ross probably had something, maybe, I don't know, maybe baited him in there, or maybe he was trying to give him some money on, like, you know, he looking at like, yo, listen, man, you know, I'm used to having a lot of money. I know 50 of them gave me this bread.
Even if
man, I know 50 of them gave me this bread. He looked out for my son, but at the reality, I need to get some guap as my man, so they put me on the show just to come there, just to put on. Maybe that's how he looking at it. Being innocent, you know what I mean? He ain't think all that was gonna come out of there.
Even
maybe so, I don't know.
Even so, it's just like, it's like, bro, like,
but he should have known.
Once you touch down, like, if you respectfully, if you supposed to be one of them niggas, once you touch down, everything's supposed to get tapped in. Everything's supposed to get tapped in. Like, so you supposed to be aware of everything that's going on.
Facts.
So you made that decision consciously, like, all right, we're gonna go, you already know he done threw you in the song, Big Beach, like, right. Come on, like, so it was like, come on, like,
yeah, that was a bad judgment on his call. Knowing, I mean, if you didn't know, somebody in your camp should have told you, like, yo, we're 50, like, you know, 50 type of dude.
Exactly, like,
50 I don't advise you to do that.
That's gonna just let off.
Right.
He's gonna be on you until you gone. And then when you gone,
that's it.
He's gonna smoke you more. Hookah.
Right. That's it. 50 don't stop. He don't let up, man. That's 50. Like you.
That's
like,
what it is.
Tell you, he's that like.
So it's like you gotta really choose.
Like anything with 50, like he. If
wisely,
it don't look like to him, boy, he like, yo, boy, he's shutting that down. And I understand. He's a man that got shot 9 times. You ain't supposed to trust nobody or nothing. So if you look like you riding doing something, like you look like you doing, I don't trust. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because you gotta think as a op. If I'm playing again, like I said, if I see a picture, who knows what y'all talking about, or who knows what my op is telling you to persuade you to think anything of me. So before I even allow that, I'm gonna cut it off before I even have to deal with it.
You know, I don't even think it's like that, but I don't even think it's not even like that. Like, it ain't even like that at all. Like, I don't even think it's like that at all. It's just some back and forth in that shit. If I see you type shit, maybe I get one off on you, but it ain't going no further than what it's been. You feel me? The real issue is this. If I'm providing a platform and an opportunity for you to get money, don't take that and take what I'm throwing your way, the motion I'm giving you,
and give it to a nigga with my
and bring it to a nigga that I'm beefing with.
Facts.
Cause I don't want our bread intertwining at all. Let his business venture stay over there and let mine stay over here, and we're gonna keep getting it how we getting.
Facts. Yeah, I think
that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
Because if it was anything else, somebody in their camp would have went down. Like, but it ain't. It's just regular clown shit. I'm gonna clown you, you clown me, we both rich.
But the question is, I guess to tie it back in, like the main question what did he actually rap? Now they saying according to the paperwork, it wasn't him ratting. He ain't say nothing. But the thing is, dude, I would have to ask: did he know Shorty was doing that on his behalf?
I feel like.
Go ahead. I got a question for you.
I feel like regardless of if a nigga directly ratted or not, like if somebody ratted on your behalf to reduce your sentence and you know about it, my nigga,
he was into it. Then gotta hold that one. You gotta hold that.
I still gotta look at you funny,
right?
Like all regards. Like,
unless this girl, how would the girl know of who's who or who, unless she was in that circle with them? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know,
those niggas just ain't gonna come and just offer you.
I mean, but he still did all that time before that even happened. So, but did he really? You know what I mean? Did the girl really succeed in what? I mean, he did like 30 years behind that shit.
Just about, but it's like you would have been coming home probably like in, what, 29?
Yeah.
Yeah, but one thing about
29.
the feds, if your paperwork ain't right in the Fed, they would have checked that already from the door.
But
that shit wasn't going. All that BMF shit wouldn't save that nigga in the Feds.
Day and age we in though, like
not even then. That Feds over there. That paperwork mean anything up in there. You got anything right?
Who say you wasn't in PC? Who say you wasn't?
Man, I don't know where he was at. You're right.
Who say you wasn't with because of your notoriety? You wasn't in General Pop.
Facts. That could have been what Gotti was at when the 23-hour lockdown.
That ass, like you could have been living it good, like
yeah.
Especially once your son got on, he's sending you all the bread. Whoever else was probably still sending you bread at the time, because when you first went up there, you still probably had you had Vinci, you had Jeezy, you had a few of them niggas that was probably still sending you. So you was always probably sitting well, regardless of the fact. So you always had the upper.
Wait, what's good? Wait out in the building. What up, bro? What's good? See Double in the building. Dope black guy in the building. No fucks giving podcast in the building. What's good?
What up, y'all? What up, man?
Patrick O'Neal was good. Mike Johnson Jr. was good.
So my question to y'all is it possible, right, to I call it the alley-oop snitch, right? I could send somebody to handle something without telling?
Now you just made an alley-oop snitch. What the hell is an alley-oop
So
snitch?
basically, I'm like,
I heard dry snitching, straight snitching. Now you just created some shit called
alley-oop. What my man Carter
snitching.
said, right? It's new. We day and age. Right? So yo, we say shit niggas kids who never what happened. Me, you, and Carter, we out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I say, yo.
I understand the scenario, like, but it's just
does that ties into?
It's all the same.
Okay,
like
that's what I need to understand.
It's all the same. Like
that's still snitching. Shout out to see that. That's what I want to understand. Just for the consumers.
Yeah, like once you into some law shit and you know you doing some shit that you ain't got no business doing, and them people pick you up.
But if your name not in paperwork, then
you know what I'm saying?
look,
even if your name not in paperwork, like that's the worst form.
Oh, behind the scenes,
like you just a flat out informant. Like that's worse.
Yeah, you just telling for no what you getting out of it.
That's worse. You
just telling for nothing.
You an information provider. Like
that's all. Let them niggas do their job.
Oh yeah, them niggas. Yeah,
like that's worse.
That is different.
I can see. I mean, I can't see it, but I can see you trying to get out of jail and you ain't trying to do this 100 years. Some niggas ain't just dead trying to ain't do nothing just to tell and be telling. You know what I mean? I can't see, but if you know you did something,
take them 100, nigga.
Go do your time. That's why I was taught. You know what I mean?
Whatever you did to get that 100, take that 100.
Go do whatever you did. Go take your time. That's what my mother always told me. God rest the dead. You know what I'm saying? You do your shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? If don't have no code to finish, because if it's only with code to finish, is too many lies to tell. By yourself is only one lie you could tell. And if you forget your lie, then your dumb ass deserve to be where you at. That's what my mother told me. If you forget your lie, then you deserve to be there. That's the truth.
He said once they slept with the undercover. Oh yeah, because I forgot she did sleep with the undercover. I forgot that was a part of the situation. So they had to switch, I think, detectives because the shorty was sleeping with the original detective or the person that was in front that was dealing with the case.
Okay.
And I think something I forgot. If anybody in the chat know, I forgot how that was, but she was dealing with somebody in the case and they switched, and I think that's what shifted. I forgot how that went verbatim, but yeah, if y'all know, just leave it in the chat with comment below.
Yeah, but right now 50 going hard at it. I think they even canceled the show on it.
Oh, that wasn't because of that. He been said that. He said that before the shit actually got canceled. Niggas telling niggas to ask for the refunds early. early he was telling niggas. And niggas didn't want to listen. He said he can't come out after a certain time, so I don't know why y'all even paying for the ticket. And then all of a sudden the whole shit get canceled. Like,
so
crazy.
So they gonna try to sit 50 snitching on that one.
That's filthy work.
He just told niggas the truth. He ain't snitching. He ain't telling niggas. Yeah, that shit crazy. Yo, 50, yo. You got a nigga that's looking out, nigga. That's looking out, nigga. Get your bread back. When I was sitting thinking about 50, I had to laugh, bro. 50 is a devious motherfucker. Do you know, I had to think about what he said when he brought all the Ja Rule first 4 row tickets.
Let's talk about it.
Yo, that shit had me in tears. Like, yo, why would 50 go buy the whole 4 rows of the front row? Yo, the nigga playing a mental game.
Yeah, that's different, bro. That's
a
savage.
mental. That's a nigga you don't fuck with. He mentally fuck with Ja Rule.
What's crazy is, look, he put money in your pocket for nobody to be there. That's crazy.
And that's like, yo, where everybody at? So you're sitting there like, yo, where the
crazy.
Fuck? Like, nobody fuck with me no more. Like, nobody see me no more.
You can't see.
Yo,
this
like,
shit get dark.
What?
But you gotta, and my thing is, like, he walked out to that. Like, he ain't even probably, what's the fact that that nigga,
bro,
saying that shit is a lie.
You don't play with somebody. Like, you don't get on nobody like that type of side, bro. That play like that. No, that's different.
And then he took the picture and laughed about it. Like, yo, this.
You know what I'm saying?
So, now, and you got to understand, it's up for you.
That boy is undefeated.
Yeah, he is, bro.
That boy's undefeated.
I mean, now that the big thing, they were people try to say, oh, the way he was trying to Irv, but I don't know. Like, I can't even say that because Irv out his mouth said, yo, I intentionally try to sabotage that man.
He definitely did.
So, like, what you expect 50 to have? Good, high praise, but oh, no, he was a good nigga.
Then
like,
you in cahoots with the nigga who gunned me down, the nigga who shot at my man's mom's house and all this shit, like
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we don't even know. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, nah.
Niggas is all out enemies, bro.
Yeah,
like,
so why would anybody?
Once you an enemy at war, you an enemy at war, bro.
Oh, he said. They said he was being petty because he said, "Yo, but he ain't gonna. I want him to see my new show, or something like that."
But that's him. Why are we acting? We know. We look forward for that because this goes back to what I'm saying.
Certain lines get crossed is just
it's up depend. Yeah, and you can't dictate how somebody wanna deal with the situation.
Right. There's only certain people I think he was really beefing with, but certain people were just on some rap shit.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I think it was, he said, eventually with the camera on, they was just rap shit pretty much. I guess at one time it was serious, right?
Yeah, they had.
If anything, it was like a little scuffle, but it wasn't like that's not considered serious.
Yeah,
like
serious, right.
Until somebody actually go to jail behind some shit, or somebody get taken out behind this shit. It's like this shit all can get fixed.
Right.
Like, but certain lines just once a nigga get stabbed up, it's like all types of shit. Yeah, it's over.
Lines ain't gonna never
a nigga try to set you up, it's over.
That's why he said that shit would never be fixed with that one.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
boy.
And I get a thrill out of clowning him.
Nigga had your chain on the dog. My nigga, like,
he had your
chain on the dog.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. But
he did a music video about you with your chain on.
Like, his son had the chain on the dog. Like,
yeah.
He just sad man out of beef, boy. Dude, everybody that beef with that man is kind of you lose. You lost, bro.
Male, female.
Yeah,
they lost.
Yeah, they looking good. That's the undefeated champ right there, boy. He keep going, man.
He really would. He don't like when God forbid, when his time comes, he knows.
Yeah, because he know if his time come here, they going.
I know they gonna be finally. He deserve it.
They probably waiting for 50 to mess up somewhere so they can get on him.
50
boy.
I know, y'all.
I don't even think it's gonna be like that. That's the crazy part. I feel like it's only gonna be like that for one camp, just one camp. Everybody else is gonna be like probably two camps. Rick Ross and Ja Rule and them niggas. The rest, everybody else in the world, I'm telling you, niggas gonna be like, nah, because from where he came from to where he gonna leave at, bro, and then still go is just nah, bro. You can't. He done surpassed all of them niggas. So who you gonna clown? He got his own network, shows, drink, clothes, everything, bro. Like everything, bro. Like you can't knock a nigga like that, bro. Like you for being petty, knowing that.
Shout out Patrick.
Knowing that 7 out of 10 of these shits he never started.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. And the ones he did
niggas
start,
just
I think
reacting.
it was based off of rap.
Niggas just reacting. Like, or niggas is just in that mode. It's all good when Jay do it. But because he more blunt with it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
nah, so quick question.
Good.
If not knowing what Puffy was in the deal with now, or whatever, not knowing all this bullshit, right?
Right.
If you had to sign, let's say if you had, as an artist, if you believed one of these guys, let's say 50, Puffy, or Jay, if you had to sign with one of those three, who would you sign with, and who would you believe that will probably have your best interest at heart? As far as your career, and that would really want to see you get bread.
You said who was the name?
Which one of those three? Puffy, Jay, or
Puffy,
50?
Puffy, 50, or Jay. Who would you sign to? Why? Comment in the chat. Call them. Let me hear something.
I'll go 50.
Why?
Because he actually engages with the artist. Like, and not only that, like, if you lacking in something, he can provide that with a certainty. You can't get that from no Jay. You can't get that from no Diddy. Like, Diddy don't write songs. He don't do nothing.
But produce. He produces.
Like Jay, he just off the top. He million verses, but he's not coming up with no melodies, no hooks, none of that. And then the promotion ain't even all of that. 50 got the best promotion next to Diddy. But 50 actually can write. Okay. He can brand you the right way, and he gonna make sure you step out the right way without making you have to compromise your image.
Like, God rest the dead, man. Shout out to my man Sandman. Peace to my man Sandman, man. I was hoping, man. He was down with Dipset where he signed with Jimmy and them, but around the way we was hoping that he would have went with Fifth, because he was supposed to have went with Fifth. You know what I'm saying? Because Fifth and them know him out the Queens. Shout out Bad Company. Bad Company got, the Queens section and the Bronx section, Queens section, the Bronx, not Queen, Queens and Brooklyn riders, you know what I'm saying? So Sandman is the first one of them niggas that you see on the Smack DVD with the nigga with all the guns. After my man Sandman was up there with all the guns, that's when everybody started going up there with the guns. And I remember Sandman was in the what's the name, was getting signed and all that. Around the way, we was hoping that he kind of went with 50. You know what I'm saying? Because we was like, in a way, like damn, you kind of over there with Dip, you know what I mean? But, they was over there, but we kind of felt like, he should have went with 50.
Yeah.
Because Sandman's style was more kind of harder, you know what I mean? And we felt like maybe 50 was like, more whatever, you know what I mean? Word. So, like,
that's a go
ahead.
My fault. The podcast said none of them. He said to him, none of them have their best interest. 50 will put you in a position to make money. Diddy will use you, and Jay will cut you off. Do y'all agree to that?
That's not. That's
his opinion. But I just wanted to know.
50 okay, so have you ever heard of 50 robbing any one of his artists? Have you ever heard of 50 robbing artists?
If anything is like, it be the artist that lacks the same drive that 50 got. I'm not gonna put more energy into some Like you gotta match my energy.
North
Right.
Gate, what up, North?
Now we can't say Jay didn't do nothing for his people.
My energy.
We can't say Jay didn't do nothing for people
Niggas
because
don't
all
be
of
trying to
State
surpass-
Property, all of them was rich. Like the same thing like Jay was saying before. Like yo, we gave y'all made Jay Bleak made everybody made meals. This Spring made meals. Beans made meals. He would tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. Like what I'm supposed to do, help you keep that. Like I already put you in a position to make it. It's up to you to now to grow it and do what he got to do.
And certain situations is type different too because the Bleak is another. You're not a rapper. You're not even an artist. If I'm giving you everything plus this money, you better go find some way to maintain.
Well, Puffy would have been the one. I definitely wasn't going to go with Puffy. Puffy was already robbing, dude. That was already
50 is the
that was already.
I'm saying 50 is
from
the
back then.
50 is the best choice, and it's like the only thing that was lacking with 50 artists is that niggas just lack the same drive as that man. Like, and the only one that had the same drive but got too cocky for his own good was Game. That's why he was the most successful.
Yeah, Game decided to.
Once he got too cocky for his own good, now look at you without 50.
Yeah, 150 wrote.
You see what I'm saying?
Gave him all them songs. Okay, is Uncle Murder with 50? Uncle Murder, of course he with 50.
He with 50, but he not really one of them niggas. Like, he's not a song maker. He's just a regular rapper.
Wow,
like,
no fucks given said, long as you loyal to 50 Cent, you would eat. Diddy trying to use you and sell you. Jay don't put people on. He's the Brooklyn LL.
Nigga said he's the Brooklyn.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, I
Northgate salute.
I could say that, yeah, because
relate to that?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Well, I don't think the one with 50, that was Logic with Game. Yeah, that was all that. Yeah, 50.
They own doing.
Yeah, that's his own doing.
Imagine a nigga would have stayed with the nigga like.
Yeah, he'd have been crazy.
You'd have still been doing albums, still going on tours, still had wild shit going on.
Like 50 said, he wanted somebody else to be him. He wanted to be the person behind the scene, so that he could be like the manager.
Before he was even on the scene, he was already behind the scene. He already had wrote shit for Puff. He already wrote shit for certain people already. He was already writing shit for people. Niggas just don't know shit because niggas don't read. Who's actually writing these lyrics for people? And what's these niggas' actual names?
Fact, he was. I just remember you. As soon as you said that, made me realize. Yeah, he
so
did.
It's like,
was.
Come on, bro.
So 50 was putting that work. So yeah, out of them three, probably, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I didn't hear nobody directly saying that Jay robbed them. I just heard that people say Jay don't look out for you.
I'm just going by what I see.
He leave you out in the wild. That's what he do. He leave you out in the wild. He'll give you a big up. He'll give you probably a feature and leave you out in the wild. He said all that shit about J. Cole, and now look at the nigga. Niggas can say what they want about that man, but he's not doing nothing. He got a couple of hot verses. He got a couple of hot songs when he first came out. He's not, the motion is not there. Every one of his artists, no motion.
Wow.
No motion.
Banks, no pucks giving Wade out saying Banks was lazy, 50 said.
That is true.
Fact, that's what I said. It's always the artist they own doing. You gotta have more drive than the nigga that's backing you. Or at least match the drive of the nigga that's backing you. If you can't give a nigga that much, my nigga, you wasting my time.
Right, because I remember wanting not to cut your with. I remember me and him was arguing about, not arguing, but we said something earlier about like, yo, calling me 50, let you do what you want to do. Because in the incident with Mobb Deep, when he was arguing with Cameron, he said, yo, if you felt that Koch was a graveyard, why you let Mobb Deep go? Because they wanted to go. I'm not there to hold nobody. I'm going to let you do what you wanted to do. Even though I know it was not a good move for them, but because you coming to me and telling me this is what you want to do, I'm going to let you go ahead and rock.
That's a fact.
I'm going to let you go, let you walk on your deal, do what you do. You grown men. So where I don't see that 50 handling that one like you could have been like, nah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. You signed to me. You know, nah, go ahead.
Because with 50 is he give you your own choice, bro. He gave everybody their own choice. It's the same shit with like he said in the interview, I had the clothes on. We had the G Unit clothes. We going to shows. These niggas rocking LV and like that. They don't even got on the merch.
Right, that I'm paying you to wear.
Like, I'm paying you to wear the merch.
So
the merch
gotta wear the
free.
merch. You gotta wear the merch.
And you're not even wearing the merch. It's like it be simple shit like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, bro. He give you a choice, bro. Choice to make millions. It's just up to you
how you
to have that drive, to have that hustle.
And that's what benefit Pop Smoke. Because he got around him. That was somebody he was inspired by. I'm listening, I'm tapping in, I'm seeing what it is. He's the only person to take many men and make it what it is. Not, you know how much you gotta be gifted to do that.
Yeah.
It's certain songs, if you're gonna recreate, especially as a youth nigga, and because I think he did it the correct way. But like I said, that's why I said a generational gap. I remember he was to 50 Cent. He's in everything I'm saying. I just see him on the phone
writing shit down.
Everything I'm saying, I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? Now, how 50 move? What you over there doing? You could be texting somebody, or you better. But then when I'm seeing that he's jotting down what I'm saying, for you to do many men, you have to tap. Like Carter said, you gotta match that energy or put yourself in a space that's gonna make you.
Facts. So
a beat and be.
Well, I think that overall, man, the young boys
be willing to take that critique. Certain niggas ain't willing to take that critique. I'm too good for that. Nah, that ain't me. How you really know?
Yeah, I think to me now, I think that the young, like to bring it all back, to tie everything back. I think the younger ones, man, the younger guys now really got a hold of something. They really making ways and making doors. You know what I mean? Far as some of the older guys like myself, sometimes you just got to know when to step back and just let the younger guys do what they got to do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to just know when to give them a little wisdom involved with it. You know what I mean? Not try to force it on them but just try listen, boom, 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 boom. I seen this, peep this. Maybe if you do this, maybe you can probably get a little bit more, whatever. You know what I mean? So I think the older guys really gotta be more students, but gotta watch the way they do it. One, you can't come to nobody like a league owner, right? I understood this as a league owner, right? I'm not saying this is all league owners, but I've seen a lot of people come and go, in verbal, on beat, a lot of people wasn't really into what we was doing. So it was a lot more Acappella leagues came around, right?
Bobby Brown.
There was a lot of Acappella leagues that was in business before we were. And they gone, right? They gone. And I seen a lot of come and go, and we still here. And I think what happened is some of the league owners, you know what I mean, with them, they didn't they didn't keep up with the time, but at the same time, they was more, for lack of a better way, I guess they was stepping over certain boundaries or something with certain, I don't know, with certain things, you wasn't really keeping up with time, because you got to show people, if you look at certain league owners, the way they come dressed or how they look, you don't even believe, all right, let me say it like this. We got to be part of what certain shit niggas be scared to say, right? As a league owner, right? The first thing people gonna look at you, how you dress, how you moving constantly, right? So if you look like a bum, ain't nobody gonna believe you got the money to pay them.
But should that be a myth though? Should that be?
I mean it could be, because I could be a bum. Because you know me, I keep a tape measure on my pocket. And I'm out here, you know what I mean? I battle with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this the guy the tape measure on. So I'm, you know what I mean? I'm at work.
In the business mode, even in your work.
Exactly. But you know what I mean? It's
for consumers to adapt to you, it's better that you present yourself in the way that you're describing right now.
No, I think when you're dealing with people, because you don't want it, because people go by their first impression.
That's what I'm saying.
Their first impression, what they see.
Okay.
You can't go to somebody that's you think you could go looking at, all right, let's say you got a t-shirt with mad holes in it. This is one of them Jamaican shirts that's purposely supposed to be whole, got mad stains on it. Motherfucking sneakers all fucked up, and you going on load of luck, talk about, I want to book you to do it better. Look at you, look up and down at you. This nigga ain't got no money. Look, get the fuck out of here. Look at this nigga. You know what I mean?
And he may not take you serious.
He might not
money,
take you serious.
Take you serious.
You know what I'm saying? But if now you present, if you like a certain type of now, you might got a 3-piece suit on, a 2-piece suit on with a briefcase or something, or whatever you look like. Okay, this might be a different type of level money. Or it might see you with jewelry, or nah, this nigga got it, whatever. He might just okay. The conversation can start because he looked the part.
Yes, sir.
You got to look the part.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people, you know, they a lot of Acappella ones, they left and gone. They wasn't really trying to, you know, be connected with everything. You know what I mean? They felt like, you know, you don't listen to the youth. You know what I mean? Some people, like I had to struggle with that. You know what I mean? Coming up with this, like, because when you older, you stuck in your ways. You know, you gotta even with you. I had to learn certain things with you. You know what I mean? How y'all doing things now? You know what I mean? And adapt. You know what I mean? It takes time to adapt. You know what I mean? So that's the difference with the generation. The young can always teach the old something, but then the old can't act like there's nothing for you to learn.
Okay.
You can't act like you know every fucking thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to know when you have the balance. You just having balance, and you know, and I think that's how that closed that whole situation up.
That's hold on.
And a lot of these leagues just wasn't getting the return on their investment too. And
that's Marv one. Patrick O'Neal.
Yeah, I think,
not only wasn't a lot of leagues getting the return on their investment.
That's Marv one. Shout out to Marv. What up, Marv?
A lot of they investors was getting poached by other leagues. And that's what happens. When you got about 4 to 5 leagues in one borough, you really think all 5 gonna stay?
Nah, I mean, let me tell you something. This is true shit, right?
Niggas gonna start drawing to certain leagues, and then
now we done went to other shit, right? Because in Brooklyn, shout out to Brooklyn Carter, history on Verbal War Zone, right?
Verbal history,
Verbal history, right? When we first started, the only one like there was 16 bars, right? Yeah. From 16 bars, they the one like kind of like open the door, like let us the people, whatever, because you had Jewel, Pep, and you know, Pep and them was there. Then I went to We Go. I was always going to We Go Hard events from the day one. Like a lot of niggas don't understand. Like I've been in the cut, just not saying enough. I used to go in when we was under the train. I remember we used to go. They used to be battling on Sundays over there on the J train. Oh, right there by the J train over there. What's the project look like going over there by Bushwick over there, all the way by the J train? Stay there all night, 3 o'clock. I remember going to We Go Hard battles, niggas. I would not stay there till about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I know niggas was getting duffed out. Niggas was gonna fight. Something was gonna happen. So I will always break out like 3 or 4 before the last 2 niggas battling. Cause I ain't staying there for that. First, it was too long for all that shit. And that's when all the Goonies was up in there. Now at the time, Brooklyn Mike Club was in effect. We talking about Trap House was in effect.
E&J,
what's the name? You know what I'm saying? What's the name? You had
Bloody
I don't even think Black Bear started yet. They didn't start yet. Coliseum didn't even start yet.
Not at that time.
Not at that time.
They had Bloody Knuckles. They had Spit That Heat.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of different joints. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you had URL, you had RBE, you had Queen of the Ring. So you already knew as a league, do not book nothing when We Go Hard got something. URL, Queen of the Ring, because ain't nobody coming. That was it.
Right.
That's straight facts. You know what I'm saying? Don't book nothing on these niggas' days. You see, you go around and look and you see what We Go Hard got going on. They doing something that week.
Especially back then.
Let me change it up and pray these niggas don't switch up on you. Talk about we got to change the date after you don't make it.
We definitely affected other leagues. Probably not the big dogs, but we definitely affected other leagues.
It definitely affected how we were doing for a while. I'll be like, man, fuck that. We going to start going out of state. I ain't got time for this shit to be, you know what I mean? We start going out of state with this shit. We ain't got time for this shit, man. Waiting for what's going on and all that. But yeah, man. And We Go Hard was definitely one of them, and then you start. But then what I used to notice a lot of time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of niggas don't support. They support you like they like.
I know my slogan. Them. Why support a nigga who never supported a nigga?
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Gangster.
I hate to say this. You know what I'm saying? I only seen and I'm going to say this, but maybe you'll catch on who it is, but we're not going to say who it is.
I got you.
Anytime it was We Go Hard versus them, it's the niggas be in the building, right? But when it was certain niggas from their league going against We Go Hard, he wouldn't even show up to the event.
Who, the owner?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't even show up to the events. Yeah. But you wanted everybody to, you know what I mean? Like, you made sure that these niggas was here so that these niggas could fill up your shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all, like, at the time, the premier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on for a second.
Yeah, but I also feel like that.
As long as niggas feel like they could get as long as niggas feel like they could get more from a situation than you, they're gonna try to take advantage of it. That's how it is. That's what I learned in this shit.
And that's what killed rap battle here in New York, man. A lot of shit niggas wasn't supporting each other. Then everybody starting to, you know, come with a league and start more and more, you know what I mean? And it was like everybody fighting for the same food. Then you got Coliseum coming in, you have Merrick, then they had split up, then Merrick had his own joint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Then you had man, mad people came in, was like you know what I mean, and just kind of like kind of killed New York battle in a way. Then that's what caused, you know, URL the league, because, you know, everything is expensive out here to do, everything. You know what I mean? And up to right now, the only people that really holding down New York right now is We Go Hard.
The line.
Well, I'm being honest. In New York City right now.
100%. Niggas don't give it
that people. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got a Bar You to Death. They, you know, every shout out to Bar You to Death. You know, they be having a lot of events I've seen on there before. But you know what I mean? Who really, like, you know what I mean? Like, people would even really mention is We Go Hard first. You understand what I'm saying?
True. You be a fool not to, respectfully.
You still gotta be tapped in to even know about it, and that's the crazy part about it. But it shouldn't even be like that. You stop niggas on the street, nigga, everybody know URL.
So what the direction are we feeling with battle rap right now as a whole before we end this shit sometime?
Where we at with battle rap? Final question is, what's the direction of battle rap?
Where we at in New York City? How in New York City? How you think we look at the New York City battle rap?
Flatbed.
On the flatbed? I kind of agree with you, man.
On the flatbed.
I ain't gonna lie, Verbal, we haven't really been doing much, you know what I'm saying? We've been
like only been too much, man.
Yeah, we've been doing like other,
yeah, man.
It's too
repetitive.
Yeah, too repetitive. People, you know what I mean? Sometimes you need a break with people. Sometimes, you know, you start getting into other investments, you know what I mean? That's why you ain't been seeing a lot with Verbal lately, because we've been doing other investments, you know what I mean? Doing other things, try to make money other places and do other things, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Friendly Fire coming soon, man.
Oh,
Friendly Fire is going to be touching down on YouTube real soon. We got some other ones coming soon. Y'all got to tap in, man. Y'all got to really tap in.
Sniper tournament coming
up. A lot of people, man, in the building. Yo, shout out to Brooklyn Carter for just pulling up with us, you know what I mean? For the day.
My son always welcome to pull up. Y'all niggas know what time it is, man.
You heard it first. Brooklyn Carter would be debuting on River Warzone this year. We're going to definitely make it attractive for him. We're going to make sure we roll out the carpet for him. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody I definitely wanted to bring over for a long time. Paul, you know what I'm saying? Paul, definitely one of my boy over here. So, yo, he ready now. When he's ready, you're going to make that definitely happen, man. So, y'all definitely come support, man. You know what I mean? Clip, take us what we talk about before we out of here, baby.
Before we out of here, man, we going to end this off again. February 28th, we got Tatted, the Misfit call. Let me just drop that real quick so the people can see it. If y'all don't know, Verbal or audio warfare, man. You know what I'm saying? We got producers and we got the battle rappers as well. It's going to be lit. So, make sure y'all tap in the Tatted Misfit. Make sure y'all follow that. We going to be... I'm gonna see if we could. I don't think they got the internet to go live over there, but we going, you know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all tune into that. Make sure y'all support. I think we like a couple of hundred away from Sensei Cyphers. about to hit that first mill. Your boy Clip. My name was 5K Clip. Shout out to my man Chosen. We won that tournament. All y'all niggas is trash. You heard? Just know that. But now I'm about to be 1 million Clip. You heard? Like that's my new name when you see me visually. Battle rap 5K Clip. When you see the visuals, 1 million Clip. Niggas work hard for that. Understand that. You heard? Shout out to my bro Sensei Cyphers. Make sure you got tapping. Friendly Fire coming
Who been
soon.
told that your league isn't real battle rap?
Hmm?
Who said that?
Say what?
Somebody. I'm looking at you got somebody pinned. I've been told that our league isn't real battle rap.
I was too. I can't.
Oh yeah, somebody said talking about on beat, talking about we wasn't real battle rap. Maybe we could talk about that next week or something else, man.
I was okay. We could
whatever. I don't know, man.
Say, I've been told that Ali. You know what's crazy, and we can chime into that real quick before. Let's wrap it up with that real quick, right?
I agree with that.
Okay, let me hear something, Carter, because you to get. Let me, yeah, from your perspective, because you've seen it from, been around. So let me hear something.
I agree that it's not really battle rap, but that don't mean that it is don't have a value to it, because you still gotta perform. You still gotta have a better verse. Like,
facts.
Not everything has to be directed towards your opponent. Like, some shit could just be set for that beat. Like, I would like, for me to consider, like, I don't know, cause that.
So let me ask you this question: we say shit niggas scared to. What do you feel would it take for us to be considered? If you just, you know what I'm saying, that with that state, a league, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, they feel like we wasn't. What was the question?
I mean, it is.
We not real
rap,
battle,
but it ain't battle rap, because it's like it's just it's judged differently. To me, at least, because like I'm gonna go off the verse in its entirety. We in Acappella, we going off we counting punches. Sometimes we counting doubles, triples, and shit like that. We counting schemes, shit like that. But on audio beat behind you, like I'm listening to the whole verse, how you structured it, your flow, your delivery, your cadence.
Shouldn't that value it a little bit more than just a one-pace acapella process, right? We being more, we added more. It's more to the critiquing. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say it's more, because battle rap acapella, you have to critique yourself more, because you got to be more direct, and you don't have nothing to carry you.
Okay, the beat.
So once you not saying nothing acapella, you already know.
Shit. You ain't just get going.
You know what I mean? Like, when you on beat, you could just be. Sometimes the words is just hitting, like, oh shit, like it don't really have to mean something, but as long as it connecting into something,
right.
The beat carrying it though.
Shout out to Ted in the building.
That's why I say, like, is better. Like, to me, is a little better, but battle rapping acapella is harder.
Okay. Yeah. Because I'm in both, so I'll be trying to.
Mind you, because this is why I say you should be able to say. I
can't wait for him to come over here.
This is why you should be able to say and spit whatever you say acapella on beat. If you can't do that, then
all right, say that again. Say that again, bro. Yes, because that's from an era I'm from. So please say that again.
Because now, what you essentially doing now, while you rapping on beat, all of them become verses now, freestyles now. So now I could take that anywhere and throw on a different beat and just go. And nobody could be in front of me. So if a nigga book you for like a 15-minute freestyle, oh yeah, I got like 5 of those. When you go acapella and I battled 5 niggas in last year. Get on this track for 15 minutes though.
Yeah.
You only one verse. You only got one verse.
Straight 15.
That's the difference. Okay. You feel me? You able to carry more in your arsenal by going off beat. That's why it's better.
Okay.
Somebody said you can't hide on the beat. You can't hide on the beat.
So do the beat expose them? Like, is that the beauty behind a true lyricist now?
Yo,
you say shit,
you could definitely hide
to.
on the beat. You could definitely hide on the beat.
Let me tell you something.
You could definitely hide on the beat.
I don't see.
Hold on, Chosen, come back to life. You feel me?
I don't see a lot of rappers got exposed over here. This is my thing. I always said I feel like rappers, like battle rappers, some in a way I think some of them forgot why they started battle rapping. I always said that. I think all battle rappers start out by making music. They always start out, especially ones that came from the lockers, school, when you was battling in school, because you was in there on the table, coming up with a beat, writing your shit, boom, 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 write a little bit, boom, 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 write your shit. You know what I mean? So you always got a beat type of structure, right? The thing was for most of the battle rappers to actually get their name battle rapping, to use that publicity or that name, like, you know, you carry that and you use that when you're making your music. A lot of people just got caught onto that part to where what happened, they wasn't, you know, they couldn't make music no more because they just kind of concentrated on that. Now, what happened was, now after Carter and them came in the game, I think after Steams and Carter and them, when people started taking Acappella style from We Go Hard, at one point, everybody was sounding like We Go Hard, nigga.
Energy to put
the energy was, that's when they would talk about the gas era. This was the this is not coming down on
Let's talk about it.
Not even to cut you off.
Shit alive.
But this is the crazy part about it. Because you see how you said niggas started off
right.
I started off Acappella.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I never was right into the instrumentals. I started off Acappella. I didn't start getting on the beat until I got with Kill It. You feel me? He got my first recordings ever on track. So I started off but it was always what I heard, what I listened to. I was from the mixtape era. So I already knew, like, boom, I know I like that flow. Them Philly niggas, them niggas ride.
Right.
And that's what I drew to. And that's what I studied. And then I went back to Brooklyn, got the hoes, and then I went to the South, got with the Carter, shit like that. And now is all in one for me, at least.
Right. You gotta pull up.
Everybody a little bit different, you know what I mean? But I think now a lot of people, I think now people are starting to really get more involved with on the beat part, you know what I mean? They see that as an option, because you can see Gotti and them even doing ciphers now. Everybody's coming up with. So I think on beat, you know, it has a lot of way to go still, but I still think
it's a lost form.
Yeah, it's a lost form. And I you know what I mean? It has a lot to grow still, and I think we still is going to get there.
But like when you say got a lot to grow, like where?
Presentation wise, battle wise, you know what I mean? Because I can understand what the conundrum you got with the big battle rap now, like the one that you kind of need in a way to kind of make people kind of interested, because battle rap community as a whole is kind of funny. They accept what they want. You know what I mean? So they got who they accept already. Certain names, certain people. To them, if you put them in that mix, and this is going to be, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread, right? Those guys kind of been doing certain things for a while, so you can't really ask them to kind of go back and kind of take really next to nothing, because they kind of put they beans in. Like somebody coming to you and tell your car to take this 300, you're gonna look at them like they fucking stupid. Like, I don't put too much work in this game to take, you know what I mean? Take that right now. You feel me what I'm saying? For them now, you know, they making that. So now on beat battle rap now, because the audience ain't that big yet, we ain't to that level yet, you can't really, you know, you're not affording to really to come with the same bag ain't the same. You understand what I'm saying? So because the bag ain't really the same per se, it's like you're not gonna get certain, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get certain names that people want to see that would draw the eyes to it, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? You could get them.
This is my whole thing though. Like it ain't about the names.
It's not.
It ain't about the names. It's about who there, who's already there, willing to put their name on the line.
That's
the difference.
I always said
this is the difference.
Fuck with the we. I don't give a fuck with nobody. Like I always said that. You always fuck with y'all, bro.
You can't rely on somebody. You gotta put your name on the line. It's like this. This is a perfect example right here. Niggas watch the I-95 freestyles, right?
Right.
That whole platform was nothing. Nothing. A whole bunch of no name, no nothing.
Surf went up there.
Surf went up there and put his name on the line.
Right.
And now all of a sudden,
boom.
Boom.
From there. You're right. Facts.
Certified appreciate.
Not only because Surf is a name, but he actually, that verse, scratch his name. You take his name out, that verse is still gonna seal a deal for that platform.
Right.
That's what niggas gotta be willing to tap into. Tap into a verse that's gonna change the platform where niggas gonna extract this audio and put it somewhere else.
What I told Clip before, what I tell niggas on Verbal all the time. Stop motherfucking chasing the name and become the name. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same. That's why I said that's why I fuck with y'all, because niggas over there, when we go hard, niggas like, nah, fuck that. Nigga they ain't give a fuck who came over there. Niggas came in, but niggas was battling amongst themselves because niggas already know we coming up amongst us.
Because know this.
You know what I'm saying? We coming to fight. Fuck the name. We the name.
This is something that I know for certainty. You can't pay your way to a name if you not already a name.
Ain't gonna work.
You gotta understand what I'm saying when I say that, bro. Like, you already gotta be becoming somebody.
Facts.
You can't just be old bubble fuck from down the block and just I battled Tay-Rock, I battled Twerk, I battled this, I'm somebody. Who you? No. It don't work like that. You
gotta have some work.
Nobody's gravitating towards you because of that. It don't work like that. You gotta actually put your shit on a line. And if you really feel like your shit is that hot, then it should already been there. It should already take you there.
It's just the people that's there gotta be hungry enough to put that work in and be like, yo, we gonna turn up regardless.
Niggas,
fuck who's there, who ain't, whatever.
Ain't heard something that transcended yet. That's what it gotta be. You gotta have something that's gonna transcend. You think you nice, but do they think you nice enough to take that from you and drag it over there?
Yeah.
To the point where, oh shit, you getting tagged like this nigga reposting this without asking niggas to repost your shit, without having to pay niggas to repost your shit. Shit just getting picked up.
Niggas be talking about people. I see people get mentioned, you know what I mean? But it's crazy. But hey, listen, man. It's a good talk for the day, man. Yo, shout out to, for Carter, Brooklyn Carter. You already know, man, for passing through with us today, man. Salute, man. You already know, man. Thank you for every word, bro. You already know.
I don't know where to follow you at, Carter, real quick. Just let them know real quick.
Brooklyn for Carter on IG, man. Follow that.
Let us know who y'all want to see Carter against, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Put y'all, you know what I mean? Put inside, man. Yo, who y'all would definitely love to see Carter with when he come over here, man, so we can bring who y'all want him to see. You know what I mean? Who y'all want him to battle. You know what I mean? It's about y'all. You feel me? Definite. You know what I mean?
I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. We a couple of bands away from that 50K. We trying to get my man Chosen.
We need one
Fab
band.
and the whole team. This plaque, man. We need this plaque. We gonna hang it up in the studio. We gonna do a live when we get it.
One sound.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Make sure that shit tap in. Make sure y'all support. We are going live next week, Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we are here with different guests. You never know who gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You never know who gonna be here, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all support. Make sure y'all follow everybody. 4K Clip Films on IG. If y'all need any visuals, holler at us. We got the production. We got the spot. Make sure y'all, if y'all need anything from us, we outside. You heard? We really outside. It's active. Chosen, any final words, my G?
Nah, man. Hey, listen, man. You know what I mean? Just stay positive. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. Watch what's going on out in society, man. You know what I mean? Always try to make sure you have fun no matter what you do, man. You know what I mean? Out here it's crazy. You know what I mean? These people are not playing with us. If you got something going on, you got to make sure you hold on to it because these people are definitely plotting against us. You know what I mean? So you make sure everything you do is calculated and make sure it's about you and your family and your people because it's going to get hectic. You know what I mean? So while we're here, we need to enjoy each other, work together, and come up. You know what I mean? Because it's about to get rough. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, y'all be safe out there. Y'all know the vibes.
Right.